My lovers, Cancer Nation and their lovers, welcome to your May 2021 astrological sign update. Now, remember, all readings are timeless, so even though this is for May, whenever this comes across your feed, especially if it's recommended, there's a message here for you. Now, when you're watching these readings for love, you're not just going to watch your sun sign. You're going to watch your sun, moon, Venus, and your rising sign. And then you're going to watch your person's placements in these areas, because when it comes to soul connections, the energies can be flipped, vice versa, or even mirrored, okay? Because everybody in our circle of awareness is mirroring something back to us. So when we watch these readings, we're also bearing in mind that some of the things that this person is powering through is also things that we need to also cycle through, maybe just at a different level of awareness. And then don't put yourself in an astrological box. If a title calls to you, go there. Be free, be flexible. We all embody different energies at different times. All right, so we're going to get a holistic view of your person. Now, I provide support and channel messages for high-level soulmates and twin flames. So these readings are going to resonate if you are connected energetically to someone else, if you already have someone in your life, okay? Whether you're in separation or not, once you're energetically connected to someone, these readings are for you. All right, so your person going through a spiritual awakening right now. All right, they're seeing that light. This light is calling them, and they're following. They're turning their back onto whatever isn't serving them, whatever is not of the light. They're following their intuition. There's a big ass moon here, and it's Cancer. I think you have triggered this big awakening in them as well. But you and them are embodying the same energy, because right now they're very receptive, very intuitive, and they're listening. They're following their intuition. Now let's have a look at how they're feeling. This is not necessarily connected to you. We're just building a profile of your person. How are they feeling? How are they feeling right now? All right, we have hope. This is beautiful. All right, so this person, and I think it's because they're having this awakening as well. They're learning to trust spirit, and they're learning to trust the process. I think previously your person might have been in a dark place, but because this awakening is happening, it's restoring their trust and faith in the universe. They're really reconnecting to the divine. Let's see what they're healing right now. What are they healing? We're going to pull cards on all of these. I'm just getting all the cards. What are they healing right now? Okay. We have grief. Okay, so they could have lost someone or suffered some kind of loss, because grief is not necessarily losing a person. Grief is losing anything that was previously in their life. So it could even be a job. It could even be grief from a long time ago, but this person is finally processing it, right? So there's some kind of a loss in their life that they're finally facing, okay? Whether it be of a thing, a person, could even be money. It depends on how touched they are, right? But there's some kind of grieving process that they're going through. It can even be connected to your relationship as well. Maybe you guys are in separation and they could be grieving. Let's see what they're experiencing right now on their twin flame or soulmate journey. What are they experiencing, Cancer? What are they experiencing on their twin flame or soulmate journey? All right. We have researching soul connections. Okay, so they're diving deeper. I don't know if you mentioned to them that this was a soul connection or what, but it looks like this spiritual awakening that's happening there. They are being guided to source material, to find out more about soul connections, find out more about twin flames, because I think there's a lot of things that are happening to them right now, and they need answers. And I think this person might just have a bit too much pride to reach out to you. So they're doing their own research at this time. They're being guided to reading material. I remember when I was first waking up to the twin flame journey, and it looked like material was just popping out of the woodwork. And sometimes it took several tries by spirit for me to actually latch onto the material, because I kept seeing certain references to divine masculine and divine feminine. I had no idea what the hell those things mean. I'm like, why do these things keep cropping up for me? Why am I finding all this stuff on twin flames, blah 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 blah, right? I had no idea. I was not a spiritual person before. I was a religious person, right? So when all this information started popping up and having all these experiences and synchronicities, it really discombobulated me. And it took several times for me to realize, okay, there's a message here somewhere. There is a message. These things are just cropping up too many times. And I think this is what's happening with your person right now. It's just too many synchronicities, too much information cropping up all the time about the same topic. And they're realizing, listen, there's something here. Let's get a 3D message from your person. What do they want you to know right now? Their 3D self. What does their 3D self want you to know? What does their 3D self want you to know? Ooh. And this one to come out, so I'll take it. I'm a big mess, and that's the last thing you need right now. So if you're in separation with this person, know that they have taken this time off to really sort themselves out. I think there are a lot of heavy emotions that are coming through for them. They're in the midst of the spiritual awakening here. They need that time alone. And there's some kind of grief. We're going to pull cards and see what that's all about. There's some kind of grieving process that they're going through. So they want to let you know that it's not you. It's them. They need this time to really get back in control of their life and to really get some kind of stability. I'm sorry that this is how things turned out. So this person, I think there's a lot of regret. Maybe that's what the grief is connected to. There's a lot of regret about how they may have handled things in the past, the things that might have been said, and the way things are currently between you guys. All right, so let's get into these. And let's go deeper into these messages. Our spirit, tell us about the spiritual awakening. We have the Six of Pentacles. So this is them getting back into balance. And it's so strange that this came out, because as I was waiting on the card to pop out, I was noticing this is a card number 65, which is also reduced to 11, which is a justice card. So this person is bringing their life back into balance. I think there's also some kind of karmic lesson that they're learning right now, doing some deep healing. Look, we have the Four of Swords here. Okay, so they're in hermit mode. Because they're releasing the things that no longer serve them. And I think for some of them, there's some kind of grief here that they are processing. Now they're feeling hopeful. What's this hopeful about? We have the Four of Cups in reverse. Now, the Four of Cups talks about being afraid of rejection. The Four of Cups talks about or insecurities. So what this person is doing right now is rising above their insecurities, rising above their past pain and heartbreak in love and relationships. And they're really being hopeful, okay, that this relationship can work out. I think previously, this person's thoughts had them stuck. And this seems to be a common theme throughout all the readings that I've done so far, which is Taurus and Gemini. That this person's thoughts in the past is what was really sabotaging this relationship, because this person had low self-esteem and a poor self-image. They couldn't imagine that someone like you could have loved someone like them, right? So they just kept thinking, okay, well, this person's not really interested in me. They're just playing games with me. That kind of self-defeatist talk. And of course, we manifest from our thoughts and feelings. So once you're in that kind of energy, that this can never be real, this person really doesn't love me, I'm unlovable, blah, 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 that's exactly what you're going to manifest, okay? It was all, look at here again. 6 of Wands in reverse. This person had low self-esteem. But they're rising out of that because they're doing this major healing, and they're being hopeful that everything in this relationship can really come together, that they are being led down the right path from spirit. Now, there's some kind of grief that they are powering through. What's this connected to? Whoa. We have the moon. So something in their subconscious. What's this? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this could be connected to a parent, or it could be connected to a relationship that they had in the past where the person might have been very materialistic. If it's a parent that was quite cold and may have been some kind of workaholic, so they just did not get that nurturing. So that there's this longing for this childhood and this parent that they just didn't have. It looks like the parent, especially the mother energy or the feminine energy, just could not show up for them the way that they needed to. It looks like this mother might have been working. Now, this could also be a mother that is probably now in spirit. So there's this grief for this child and this parent that they never had. Yeah. And it's facing the truth of that, and facing the truth of I think their parents' own shortcomings and their upbringing. They're going through this grieving process, and their inner child needs this in order for them to be different than their parent, right? They're coming up as King of Pentacles in the upright, right? Being more responsible, being more stable, okay? But first they have to grieve for that childhood that they never had, and for the parent that just could not show up for them. This is what I think they're going through right now. Now, they are researching soul connections. We have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, because they're feeling you on a psychic level. In my rings, all reverse court cards are karmic energies, and all upright court cards are divine energies. So this is you. They're thinking about you. They're realizing, listen, there's something that's going on here, because they're feeling you so deeply, so keenly on a psychic level, okay? Even though they've not been actively working on this connection. So they don't understand how this connection can survive, because they've not been putting in the work that they should have. So the fact that this connection is still resilient, even though they've not been putting in the work, is telling them, listen, this is something extraordinary. Now, I think they are very codependent on your energy. Okay. I think this person may be codependent just regularly, but this is something that they're trying to get back into balance. They're also realizing that meeting you was part of divine plan. Why can't I speak now? Sorry. Meeting you was part of divine plan. Meeting you was meant to happen because they never had this nurturing. What the hell, my voice is going. Somebody has a throat chakra issue. They never had this kind of nurturing energy in their life. Remember, we picked up on this parent that could not nurture, right? So you coming into their life really triggered a big awakening for them, and they're finally feeling love. I think them as well, them doing this researching soul connections, is making them realize that you are the one. I think they may have had a hunch, but now they know, even though they have not verbalized it. I can't even speak. Even though they have not verbalized it. Now, they're a big mess. So they're staying away because there's a lot of shit that's going on, right? They're having this spiritual awakening. They're grieving this childhood. They might have even suffered recently a loss of a parent. Then they're going through all this information about soul connections, and they're like, holy fuck, what? This shit is real, right? So there's a lot of things that they have to process, and it's just destabilized everything that they know about themselves, everything that they were programmed. So there's a lot of things on their plate right now, and that's why they may not be giving equally to this connection. Right now, they need that time for themselves. For some of them, they might be with some kind of karmic energy, and they're also thinking about taking a leap of faith because they're now loving themselves and they realize that they deserve real love. So there's also that situation that they need to unpack as well, right? I think there's a lot of regret that they are feeling because they just couldn't see who you are before. It's only now that they're going through this healing process that they're able to appreciate what you were trying to offer them and the connection. And they realize now you were trying to offer them the 10 of Pentacles. So, and look, you here, Cancer, the Chariot, right? So they want to move towards you, but then realize that they have to do this healing work. They do. They have to do this healing work. They don't want to bring their dysfunction to your door. That's what I'm getting. So let's have a look now. And then it's like that my voice is coming back. Right. So let's have a look now at their heart space for you. Let's have a look. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So they're definitely in some sort of karmic cycle. Now, not necessarily with a karmic partner, but there's some sort of lesson that they are learning right now. All right, so let's look at their heart space. When they think about you and this connection, what's going on in their heart space? What's going on in their heart space, Cancer? All right, well, we have the Empress coming through again. So this person, they've put you on a pedestal. They see you as deserving of sitting on a throne. They think that you're regal. They think that you're beautiful. They think that you're quite unique. They think that you're spiritually connected and very passionate. What is this? Yeah, look, they want to come towards you here, but they feel inadequate. Look, this big ass Empress. She has everything. She's cloaked in gold. Okay. Sitting on her throne that looks like a big ass moon. So they know you're very intuitive. And look at them making their way beep, beep, beep. They're this little ship trying to come into your harbor. And they're afraid that you're going to say no. Right? So they're afraid of rejection. They really are, but they are hopeful. But this person has some self-esteem issues. But they see you as the Empress. Very loving, very nurturing, very wise. Okay. Ace of Swords. Yeah, they're seeing things clearly now. They've gotten some mental clarity, but they want to speak their truth. You see, and this person, I think previously, they had some kind of throat chakra blockage. You see, my voice is working perfectly now. Okay. But moving forward, they definitely want a relationship that's based on truth and authenticity. So they're definitely thinking about coming towards you with some kind of truth. And they're hoping that this truth will create this new beginning for you guys. What else is here? We have the Two of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Wands in reverse goes to the Ace of Wands. So we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have this Empress. So feeling very passionate about you. There's a lot of sexual energy in the air, and this person has a lot of clarity. They're no longer bogged down by illusion and programming and lies. They're seeing everything clearly, which is a good thing. Yeah, because now they know for sure who you are. But it's also a bad thing because they're reflecting on all the shit that they did in the past and the way that they treated you. And that's very daunting for them, trying to think about coming back towards you. That's why they feel small, huh? That's why they feel small, because now they're realizing the enormity of their actions. So let's see this Empress energy. Yeah, they know you're the Queen of Swords. You're not standing any bullshit, and you have healthy boundaries, right? They're kind of intimidated by this aspect of who you are, but they are determined to come forward. It looks like with some sort of truth here. Let's see this Ace of Swords. Yeah, they're no longer staying in their comfort zone. They're coming in because they want some kind of reunion and they want some kind of stable beginning with you. But again, intimidated by your words, your power, and the boundaries that you've set for this relationship. Now, they are feeling very passionate about you here with this Ace of Wands. Yeah, Four of Wands, because for a lot of you, they believe that you are their twin or you are their true love, you are their soulmate, and they're getting really impatient thinking about coming towards you. We have the Three of Wands in reverse, which is my impatient and frustrated card. Again, it's on the Ace of Wands, and with that, so there's also sexual frustration happening here as well. They want this union energy. Now, union is an energetic alignment. It's not just on this person's shoulders, okay? It's something that's shared. So how are you blocking this connection? Because we can only focus on ourselves, because that's the only person we have control over. How are you blocking this connection, Cancer? I'm not blocking the connection. Oh, yeah, you are. We have the Six of Cups. Okay, so there's something here coming through about your childhood. We're going to see exactly what about your childhood that's coming through. I'm going to pull some cards, okay? There's something that happened there that affected the way you perceive yourself and your self-love, because we have this Ace of Cups here. Okay, so there's some kind of self-love deficit issue that's going on here. Let's see what else. Yeah. And Spirit is saying that whatever codependency this is, it's something ancestral, because I'm seeing this big tree is really standing out, and the set of trees in the background. And trees for me is always ancestral energy. So there's something here about some kind of ancestral pattern of codependency. So we'll pull cards on that. So you still have and then my throat goes again. So you still have some kind of codependency going on here. We have the Two of Swords. So you're mentally conflicted, okay? You got one foot in, one foot out. You can watch a Gemini reading, right? So Spirit is saying you got to make up your mind. You either want this person or you don't, right? Because remember, we manifest from our thoughts and feelings, okay? What is this? She's on some kind of weird ass horse. Okay, anyway. Yeah, we manifest from our thoughts and feelings. So part of you wants this and the other part of you is like, no, this person's going to hurt me or some shit like that. Yeah, you can't seem to make up this mind if this person is a friend, the horse in the back here, or a foe. Spirit says you need to choose. You need to choose. You can't manifest anything in that energy. You need to choose. What else is going on here? How else are you blocking this connection? We have the Ten of Wands. There's some kind of baggage from the past that you need to address and close off. Why is this man looking like he's repenting or something? All right, there's something lingering from the past. All right, so let's pull some cards on these. All right, let us see what is this issue from your childhood that's affecting your self-esteem. There's something about yourself that you're not accepting. Let's see what that's about. What's this about, Spirit? Yes, Spirit said there's some major healing that you need to do. What do you need to heal? Three of Cups in reverse. You're depressed about something. What is it? What's fueling this? Let me pull some cards. What's fueling this? There's something that's... Oh, fuck me. Sorry. 1 second, guys. It says emotionally unavailable parents or guardians. So it looks like in the past, your parents... it's so strange that it's come out. And that's why I keep saying that when you watch these readings, also know that there are parts of you that are reflected. Because just as your person had emotionally unavailable parents, okay, it looks like you too also experienced this growing up. There was emotionally unavailable guardians. Okay, they just could not show up for you emotionally like you needed them to be. Maybe they told you that you were too sensitive. People love to tell Cancerians that, don't they? Right? Maybe they told you that we were too sensitive, that kind of thing. Your feelings weren't validated. They just weren't there for you, and it made you feel like nothing, like less than human, right? It made you feel like you did not matter. So, Spirit saying you're still toting around this energy inside of you, and there's some kind of forgiveness that needs to be powered through here. because Spirit wants you to know that they were just, and sometimes, people say it's a poor excuse, but they were just doing the best with whatever tools that they had. And and they didn't have tools because Spirit's already telling us that this is something ancestral. So they could have only given to you what was modeled to them. And it looks like they might have had emotionally unavailable parents. I know sometimes when things go on or are perpetuated through the lineage, people think it's normal, and it's not. It's not. The things that we do, it's not. And it takes an awakening or some kind of level of awareness to realize that it's dysfunctional. So you've realized that this was dysfunctional, but you still have to heal from the damage that was done. So it starts with forgiveness. Know that they just were doing what they were taught. Okay. We have two of swords here. So we talked about that conflict. So you have to clear your mind and really figure out what you want. It's either you want this person or you want this path, or you don't. Either way, you have to make up your mind. And then it has some 10 of wands here. So this could still be this issue. I'm going to pull cards and see if it's another issue from the past. It could be issues in past relationships. Let's see. Let's see what's here. Ooh. We have strength. So this is a stand in your power moment. What's this about? 10 of swords in reverse, right? So this is also talking about past pain in love. I really feel it's in love. Okay. So there's some kind of pain and betrayal from the past. Spirit saying that the time has come for you to heal your heart. So it looks like your task in the immediate is doing a lot of forgiveness work. Okay. So if you do the Ho'oponopono, if that helps, if writing letters and burning it helps, whatever it is, I think there's a lot of bitterness, sadness, maybe even, let's call it grief even, in your heart that you really need to release in order for you to approach this relationship in a different way, and in order for you to open your heart to whatever this person is coming to offer. Okay. Because energetically, you're still blocking them out because you are scared. You're scared. You're scared that whatever happened in the past is going to replay. And, that's just going to manifest more of the same. All right, so you got your work cut off for you. All right, so based on the energies that we're seeing here, what can we expect? Will be this person's actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So that's a karmic energy. That's somebody who's verbally abusive. And then we have, I think this is a Knight of Swords. Okay, so they're going to be speaking some kind of truth to someone in their life who's been, and underneath the deck we have the Chariot, right? So they're going to be moving on. So it looks like they're going to be speaking their truth to someone in their life who might have been verbally abusive. Now, this could be a mother energy confronting a parent. It could be confronting a karmic partner, or both, but there's going to be some kind of upheaval in their life. I don't know if you're going to hear from this person. Let me just pull a card on this Knight of Swords. I don't think so. I think what they're going to be doing is really getting some kind of closure from a lot of relationships in their life. Yeah, and they're not coming forward to work on this relationship with you right now. No Queen of Cups. They're not. Okay, look, you are here again. They're not ready for that. What they're ready for is getting some kind of peace and some kind of stability back in their life by, confronting a lot of issues and maybe confronting a lot of people. That's what I'm getting. So what's the advice for you? Well, you know what you have to work on, right? They're going to be working on the same. So it looks like a lot of forgiveness work, right? What else is coming through for you? What's coming through for you? All right, well, we have Mother Mary, and it's all about miracles. But again, Because we got so much messages about parents that didn't nurture, maybe this is the energy that you need to work with right now in order to bring some stability back into your life, because it's a card number 31, and 31 reduced to 4, which is about the Emperor, and the Emperor is about law and order. It's about stability. All right, so let's see what this Mother Mary Miracles is all about. All right, 31. Okay. The Christian goddess Mary, Mother of Miracles, has come to celebrate with you today. She's here to remind you of all the amazing wonders that are everywhere in your life right now. So again, it's also about gratitude as well. So there's some gratitude work as well. Look around you, especially in all the synchronistic events that have already taken place. Ever since you were born, events and opportunities have come together to support you, guide you, show you love, and present the world as you see it. Look closely and see the hand of the divine working on your behalf. So again, being grateful. You are a powerful co-creator. So this we're getting back to this energy of manifestation, right? And we're manifesting from our thoughts and feelings. You're a powerful co-creator. And so you are responsible and accountable for your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that seed your field of dreams. Remember, miracles are uncanny evidence that from the invisible world, life springs into form without any reasonable cause for the effect. So again, you have to get your thoughts and feelings clear. You can't be, again, one foot in, one foot out, and have all these conflicting feelings about your person. Your heart and your mind needs to get into alignment. Okay? It says, have you stopped believing in miracles? Do you think that they're only for others, or doubt their existence? Could it be you've been reading and watching the news too often, and so finding yourself feeling powerless and despondent? Or has the dry spell of your life gone on so long that you've even stopped looking for water? Have no fear, for the Goddess Mary, Mother of Miracles, has a message for you. It's all about your mindset. So we get that message there again. This moment is an opportunity to turn things around and it begins with your thinking. What if you remembered that your repeated thoughts, feelings, and beliefs call the world into form? What if you recommitted to your co-creative partnership with the divine, and from there chose another way to experience your life? So this is exactly what we're talking about. Spirit saying you got to get your thoughts and your feelings right. If you know you want this person, you want this path, then any kind of self-doubt and negativity and, anger from the past, you got to let it go. You got to let it go. Okay? You got to let it go. All right, my loves, I hope that this helped you. Grateful for your likes, shares, and subscribes. And if you can go a step further and interact with any of the ads that may have played during this reading, that's beautiful energy exchange for me and for any reader that you enjoy. It keeps us independent and on YouTube. Take care. Bye.